Hi there, I'm Sarah Ruhlman from the website Sarah Scoop. Social media is a part of everyday life, but it can be tricky to navigate. So I'm here to help you learn how to get more likes, outside and in. Once you reach a certain point in your social media game, you're bound to start asking yourself, how do I get to the next level? That's where Marlon finds herself now. She runs a hair salon when she isn't modeling or competing in fitness competitions. Her account that focuses on her life in fitness is soaring, but she hasn't yet figured out how to consistently make a mark with her salon's accounts.
I do not know what I am doing when it comes to Instagram.
That people probably got sick of me.
I didn't use the right hashtags, or I didn't use any hashtags at all.
Hola, soy Marlon from Guatemala. I live in Kansas City. I just finished my haircut. I like to work out. I am a busy girl.
I like it both. I like doing hair and I like fitness, which both of them are my passion. It's just so much that I think that it can be, but the lacking for me is probably ideas, ideas how to put myself up there.
Hi Marlon.
Hi.
So great to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for joining me today. So Marlon, let's jump right into it. What's going on with your social media accounts?
Oh, yeah, it's being a little, nowadays everything is media, and I feel like I'm a little lack in ideas. I'm not gonna say, blame it or like, oh, I'm so busy or, all those things, but it's just like being creative. I feel like that's what I'm missing.
Well, you do have some successful things going on, but we want to take you to the next level. So I'm going to bring in a couple of experts that are going to help you with some great tips, and we're really going to work on building up your profiles.
Oh, I'm excited.
We're joined now by Cindy and Jeff Rogers from By George PR. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Hi Marlon,
Hi.
good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We are ready to help Marlon take her online presence and really make a bigger impact and grow. So can you let us know what you're struggling with right now?
Yeah, it's just like lack of ideas, or I would say being creative.
And I know that you've had a chance to kind of look at her online presence, but let's take a look at some of the photos that she's posted. So the thing I'm noticing is this is your salon account, right? Mm-hmm. But this is definitely more personal. A lot of salon photos that I see, or people that are doing hairdressing or colorist or whatever they might be in the salon world, usually use their salon account just to show their skills.
They're beautiful photos and they are worthy of sharing, but probably need to make sure that you understand the difference between accounts. So you might want to have a personal account to share that type of thing that people can find, but your salon account should probably really be zeroed in on how you make money.
What I would suggest is that you actually make a personal account,
right,
and then you have your salon account, and don't really let them overcross because you're looking to engage with new clients. You have your returning clients, so they can make that choice to follow you personally and professionally if you allow that.
Right.
Where new clients that are searching on Instagram looking for a hairstylist, they want to see, what can you do? How are you going to make my hair look? They're just on there looking for a hairstylist.
It makes sense.
And earlier you had mentioned that you were having some trouble being creative, and I've seen your account. I know you've taken some incredible pictures of people's hair after it's been done, so you do a beautiful job showcasing that. But I can see how after a while you're like, okay, how many times can I show someone's hair? Right. You're like, yeah, it looks nice. So one of the ways, earlier when you were showing the stylist and you'd gone to a show, you might want to talk about what you learned going to that show. So it's about education, and people know that, oh, she's up with the latest cuts, with what's happening in the latest color, with that type of thing. So you could use that same post, but talk a little bit more about how it will impact the clients that are coming in.
And you could also tag the people if that gentleman, he's a very well-known stylist, tagging him, getting some of his followers, that would be a good thing for you too.
Okay. But it makes sense. If there is just salon, it should be just hair, it should be just hair. But then it's like, to keep it entertaining.
Right. I like to think of it this way.
I was like,
If you think of a big business that you really value what they do with their customers and you go look at that big business, do you see them post random things, or does it all work with what they're trying to do?
Yeah, I see that. Now it kind of click, like it should be one or another, but no mix. Yeah.
Other ways to be creative is talking about those trends that you hear about. So when you do a post, it can be about, hey, I see a new trend that's been developing. Come in and get that cut yourself.
And maybe sharing some tips about like what people need to do during the different seasons. We're coming into fall and winter, it's getting drier out. Do people need to do a deep moisturizing thing for their hair? Could they come in to see you to do that? Those are some types of things that you can do that kind of break up, so you're not just showing before and after pictures all the time. Do you feel like that's kind of what you're doing a lot?
Yes.
And you could probably even do some videos too that might be kind of fun.
I would love
Somebody walks in, you do a video, somebody walks in, they sit down at the chair, you twirl them around, magic stuff, and then they've got their new do or something. It doesn't have to be a really long video. It can be something pretty short.
Yeah, but it's a good point when you said that just treatments of the season going to the next season. Okay.
And I also think it would be really good for you because you're trying to go to the next level. You are lucky that you understand all of what's going on with social media. There's just a few things that you need to tweak and change, but then once you do those, you really need to invest yourself, because not only are you showing the work you can do, but I think you like being out there and being in front of your Instagram. So I think it could also be really good for you to do some tutorials for people to follow you that aren't necessarily even local. They can't maybe they won't be able to come in and get a haircut, but they can still get to know you online, and you can show them how you curl your hair with a straightener or whatever it might be, just easy tips, and start to incorporate that into your content so you're building yourself as an expert. And it's great when you have one passion that you really know a lot about, because with hair and trends changing and everything, you're never going to run out of content.
The really good thing that I love about your account is you know how to take a beautiful photo. Not everyone starts with that base, and you've got that down. You know how to really share that. And your Instagram following is amazing right now. Your Facebook account, I would say, is probably a little bit lacking. A little bit of it happens because you don't post very often there.
No.
So that lack of consistency there is keeping you from rising to the next level on Facebook. Right now, the post that's pinned to the top of that account says you're still on vacation.
So how are we going to set up an appointment?
Exactly. So you want to make sure that when people find you, I might need to come in, get a touch up. You want people, when they do come across you, that they know that, she's there and ready. So make sure that you every once in a while go in as a follower, not as yourself. What are other people seeing when they go onto my account? That's really important to do.
And the nice thing about Facebook is you can actually tag your clients in those photos. You can do that on Instagram as well, but on Facebook, it will sometimes appear in the feed, or if they approve it to be on their timeline, their friends and family will see it, and they're probably local, and so it could just be reaching more people that know each other. With Facebook, you have a lot more common friends. On Instagram, I feel like it's a lot wider and a bigger demographic, versus on Facebook, you might be able to tag someone. And you can, like I said, you can tag them in Instagram, but it might just be more visible when you tag them on Facebook and they put it on their personal Facebook and someone sees how beautiful you made their hair, then they might want to sign up for an appointment too.
And one of the other things that we like to do is for people to have a call to action. So, if you like this hair, call me. If you know, like this color, call me. You know, that type of thing.
Yeah, and I think that that conversation happens a little bit easier on Facebook than Instagram. You know, Instagram, it's that whole, you know, it's all about the gram, it's all about the picture, and people go through it pretty quickly, not always reading accompanying text. I think that that additional storyline is a little easier, a little more organic on Facebook. So you've got a lot of additional potential that is untapped right now. So I think you've got kind of an exciting place where you're sitting. I look forward to seeing how you take that social media account and really grow the next platform.
I will definitely work on that.
Do you have any specific questions for any of us?
Actually, it was just like confusing to me, like the Facebook and Instagram, and that's what I kind of start focus more in Instagram, because I thought the Facebook was kind of out of style when it comes to, you know, like putting more like a business. So now that you both saying,
yeah, there's a place for both.
Right. Okay. So that's pretty much something that I can just, you know, put up there and.
And I always say, like, it's not going to take that much more effort from you. You're already posting these things on your Instagram. You're thinking about that feed. So pick a few of those posts to add to Facebook. Don't make it too overwhelming, but don't forget about it because you're just neglecting another area that you've already started building.
Okay.
And something that you could even do is consider doing some giveaways and partnering, like allowing your like fans, viewers, whoever is following along with you, the chance to come in and get their hair done by winning it with you and then turn those people into clients.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Some of your current clients could nominate somebody that they think, you could do a contest like that, you know, nominate a friend for a chance to win a free haircut from me.
So like this post, tag 3 friends.
Yep.
Oh, that's
You know, that's how you build up those.
that's
those
something that I
numbers.
definitely will do soon.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Jeff and Cindy, so much for being here. I think Marlon's really excited
definitely.
to keep going. So
It was great to meet you.
Nice to meet you both as well. A lot of ideas that I have, things that I should be doing and I haven't, that I will put it into work. You know, things that I never thought that could, you know, be something to do, and it kind of like more clarity when it comes to Facebook and Instagram, how different they are, and it still is good to do both, you know. Well, I'm kind of like my smile is bigger. You know, went to my Instagram and I was like, wow, they were so right, you know. There's definitely makes sense now what to do and what not to do, and things that definitely giving me tips. And also, I would say the first thing that I did when after I did that show, that day I went straight to my Facebook and be more active and change, because I did have a post where I said that I was out of town, and that was like probably 2 months ago. So I went and upgrade that I'm, you know, put even a picture of my work that I do, and I will do that. I will do for sure be more active in the media, because these days it's very important.
Marlon is a great example of how successful someone can be with their social media presence. And she's a great example of how just a little bit of streamlining can help you find even more success. I can't wait to see how far Marlon grows with these new strategies.
And I always feel a little younger when I walk out of here.
I take years off.
Oh, I know, really. Yeah, you should feel grateful when you come, when your day is over, how many people you made happy.